is about astrology or Jyotisha Shastra. You know what is the meaning of Jyotisha Shastra? Jyotisha Shastra means science of light. Jyotisha means Jyoti means light. Science of light. Or scripture of light. See, the concept of the planets affecting Earth is about Jyotisha. So let me ask the question. Do planets affect us? The moon starts affecting the human beings. A psychological disturbed person can become more psychologically disturbed during new moon and full moon. From that, the word called lunatic comes. Luna means moon. Lunatic means getting affected by moon. This is what is the observation of people. The moon affects the mind. The moon affects the ocean. The whole ocean will, what I'm saying, tides will come. So that ocean get affected. Your body is made up of 70% blood, water. Why it not get affected? So moon has effect on you. So is sun. The question is, do other planets affect? Yes, they will also affect in certain way. Okay. So that is actually called, what is called, the planetary system affects us. But the effect is in a very different way. When a person is born, his horoscope is prepared. You know what is horoscope? Horoscope is planetary position at the time of birth. That has a specific value, a cosmic value. Suppose somebody writes his date of birth as 1st December 1962 or whatever is that. After 10,000 years, nobody knows what is his 1st December 1962 because no reference. But today, Rama's birth date and birth time and birthplace can be traced because Rama's horoscope tells the planetary position at the time of his birth. Feed that, you can calculate where he was born, what time he was born. It's a cosmic coordinate of your birth. Similarly, Mahabharata war, you can tell exactly which day it happened, what conditions it happened. You can put a coordinate because of horoscope or planetary position. So it's going to be cosmic significance of an individual's birth. The question is, can cosmos affect an individual? First, we have to understand everything in the universe is connected to everything else. We may look physically separate, but we are connected through energy. Energy has no boundaries. Physical appearance is because of sense organs, but we are all energy beings. We are connected to each other at energetic level, at the energy level. Energy has no boundaries. What is physical is really an energy appearing as matter. So in energy, one planet or one star, can it affect? Energy, the waves will travel, ripple. Everything can affect everything else. That's why Buddha gives an analogy. The Buddha says, the world is like a Indrajala. Devendra has his palace. In that palace, lot of diamonds are hanging. It's like chandelier. In the diamond, everything reflects everything else. Light in one chandelier, one bead will reflect others. Like that, we are all connected being. This affect, each of us affect each other, and entire system affects. So that way, the totality affecting individual and individual affecting totality is some way represented in horoscope. I'm not saying exactly.
Like a food web, you know? Food web.
Yeah. Right? Food web.
Food web, yeah.
Right? Each person affects the other. So let us say if frogs die in Africa, people will have malaria in some other place, right? Everything affects everybody somewhere. Okay, that's one way of understanding. The second way of understanding, every event in the universe is a cosmic event. We look at individual event, but it's cosmic event. Let me give an example. Do you make a cup of coffee? Do you make a cup of coffee? Okay. When you make a cup of coffee, did you make milk? No.
We just get it from outside.
Milk you get from nowadays you don't even know cow gives the milk. It comes from outside. Okay, fine. Outside cow gives the milk. See, our generation, modern generation doesn't even talk cow.
We use
So-
creamer. We use creamer.
Creamer. So cow gives the milk. Did cow make the milk? Cow didn't make the milk. It ate the grass. The grass got converted to milk. Now, to eat the grass, the earth is required. So, for the grass to grow, rains are required. For rains, sun is required. Okay. Is sun responsible for milk? Is grass responsible for milk? Is cow responsible for milk? Now, to be sun to be there, in its solar system is required, or rather, galaxy is required. Who is responsible for cow's milk?
Galaxy.
The entire galaxy is required to give 1 liter of cow's milk. Do you know that?
Yes.
Understand? You didn't make the milk. Did you make coffee powder at least? You didn't make coffee powder.
Galaxy made it.
Galaxy because of presence of galaxy, it happened. Did you make the fire? The fire heat you cannot make. The fire is nature. It is there. Then what did you do in process of making coffee? Tell me something what you made.
Just drank it.
Just
Drank it.
Just stir the cup of coffee like this. Okay. Did you do that? So stir a cup of coffee, your hand has to move like this. How many bones are there in hand? You don't know. How much blood has to go into the hand? When you made the blood, half a liter blood has to go here to stir the hand. Did you make it? The blood to go, your heart has to beat. Did you make the heart beat? Heart to beat, lung has to operate. Did you operate the lung? For lung to operate, air is required. Did you operate the air? Did you make the air? Air to operate, earth is required. Earth is required, galaxy is required. Every small action of the universe, action which we say isolated way, is a total universal action. A flower blooming is not individual flower blooming. The entire universe participates in that in some way. We look at it in an isolated way. Okay? A totality participates in everything. The totality participates in everything. Our earlier people, our ancient people said, everything affects everything else. Major cosmic planets, when you are born, is unique to you. That effect will consider. The way of saying is the cosmos affects you. In the sense, they are not affecting you because you are born. You are born out of the totality of cosmos. Each child is cosmic only. Each flower is cosmic only. Each drop of milk is cosmic only. Okay. Then what is the significance of planetary position? They say every child, everybody is born with a karmic footprint. You are born with a karmic footprint. Why you are born is because of karma. That karmic footprint is mapped to these coordinates, universal coordinates called planets. So as the planets move, your karmic footprint will get affected. Because planetary movement, there's harmony. That will affect your karmic. They are not affecting you. They are actually helping your karma to unfold in certain way. So that is the meaning of astrology. It is capturing a karmic footprint at the time of birth in terms of cosmic event. Next level. Is astrology true? Astrology has a deeper understanding that everything is cosmic and everything is connected. That's a deeper understanding of astrology. They are trying to depict in certain way. Now, is astrology perfect science? I don't know. But there is a logic behind that. Are astrologers perfect? Not necessarily. That understanding of what is karmic footprint, how to interpret it, requires a good amount of evolution from the part of the astrologer. So also you have to understand, in earlier days, there were no psychological counselors. There was no counselors in the earlier days. Today there is a psychological counselor. Astrology was a tool for counseling also. If somebody is suffering a lot of things in life, okay, when he goes to astrologer, astrologer will give counseling. So it's your bad karma. This planetary position is like this. Okay, this planetary position changes, your karmic footprint will change. It gives him some amount of mental stability. It's a counseling tool also. Psychological counseling tool. It's a way of representing your karmic footprint. Okay. So earlier days, astrologers used to be able to counsel the person, make him understand karma and karma effect, and help him to evolve spiritually by by karma yoga and go towards dana. It is a spiritual counseling also was used to be done by astrologers. So is astrology exact science? Is psychology exact science? There are many inexact sciences, are not what I'm saying is they are related to subtle aspect of human personality, like psychology, counseling. Astrology is also like that. Can events in human life predicted? It seems to be so. There are many astrologers who have been able to do a good amount of prediction, right prediction about things, events in life, events in cosmos. Are all astrologers capable of doing it? I don't know. But astrology has certain value in human life. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you.
There's another thing is that the astrology is about cosmic events. There is actually called Virat. There is astrology, inner astrology. The inner consciousness, our consciousness, moves through 6 chakras: Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddha, Adna. Then Adna to Muladhara. There's an inner journey. That's called macrocosmic journey. There's a microcosmic journey happens. Microcosmic journey is also astrology, inner astrology. That's about spiritual evolution. Yoga will help you to work on these chakras and come out of karmic pattern. Inner astrology, what's called Kriya Yoga. Yes.
So, like, your planetary positions are determined by your karma, right? So, if you change your karma, your horoscope might change.
No.
Because it affects the planetary position.
No.
Because that's interlinked, right?
No. So, karma, your birth karma, the karma at the time of your birth is indicated by horoscope and astrological position. Right? Most of the people, 99% of the people, they go through karmic patterns without changing it. They will not overcome karma. Karma is a mental pattern. So, for example, if you get angry in certain circumstances, the person, unless he makes an evolution, he will not be able to come out of anger. He will get angry. His life is predictable forever.
So throughout the life, he'll be angry.
His pattern will be same. He may get angry, more angry or less angry. His pattern of life is not going to change. So this is what we call, if you know initial conditions in Newtonian physics, if you know initial conditions of a astronomical body, you can determine where it is at any point of time based on predictability. So your life is predictable because your karmic patterns and footprints, nobody changes normally. Most of the people. But if somebody changes, then astrology, the horoscope becomes irrelevant. The position will not change. It will become irrelevant. I went to an astrologer. So he is supposed to be the best astrologer or topmost in India. One of my friends took him there. His uncle is the topmost astrologer. Topmost means all the prime ministers will come to him. So he looked at my horoscope and said, your life is horrible. You are going through so much of suffering. You have never mental peace. You are a disturbed person. Okay. So far in your life, you have never peace in life. I was there around 40s or 45s. I said, I don't, nothing seems to be right, what you're saying. Then my friend told him, he's a deeply spiritual person. Then he said, you should have told me earlier. A person is deeply spiritual, he has come out of already karmic pattern. The horoscope doesn't apply to him. Horoscopes apply to him if you are in a karmic pattern. Spirituality means coming out of karmic pattern. Once you're coming out of karmic pattern, the astrology doesn't affect you. The horoscope doesn't affect you. It will affect the body. It will show something happens to the body, but mind doesn't get affected.
So, for example, you said, right, that he'll be less angry or more angry, right, depending upon his karma. So what if he, like, for example, he has fever karma, right? But if he prays to God, that he can, like you said, bringing back to the time when you said, like it can be overcome by fever.
Yeah.
Like,
God
can overcome fever karma, correct?
Yeah.
So if he prays to God, can he then overcome the karma? Or
I mean, it's not praising God. It's devotion, gratitude to God.
So,
can karma pattern change? I told you, a tivra karma, where head has to go, it's where finger may go. Some incident will happen in his life. The intensity will come down.
Okay.
Right? So astrology is able to say, this will strike him at this point of time. If it's huge, then astrology also prescribes, by doing this puja, or doing yajna, the intensity will come down. So elevation method also will there. It does not mean that it will negate fully. It will negate partially or reduce the intensity. Some effect will be there.
Why do you say it's not a perfect science?
No, I'm saying people ask question from a perfect science is where you are tracing as experimentation, result, like scientific methodology. So that scientific methodology, we cannot apply that. The people have done intuitive observation, and with that, they have come to conclusion. We cannot say it's wrong. But if you ask me, give me a scientific proof, then you have to do study of thousands of horoscopes and all those things we don't know. This is my understanding of life. Right? Then also another thing you have to understand. Planets will affect the individual. By the same logic, individual affects the planets also. You affect the planets also. Our mental state affects the planet. Today, the environmental change is there. Environmental degradation is there. What you call as climatic changes are there. It is nothing but our individual minds have become disturbed. That disturbance, we are putting it on the earth. Our planet is getting affected. You have planets and astronomical bodies affect you. You affect them also because energy is same. That's why if somebody gets enlightened, he'll bring a benefit to many lokas or planetary systems. He'll bring peace. Evolution. That's what that study was done by transcendental meditators, TM group. In New York, in a crime-prone district, a couple of them meditated. Just by meditation process, the crime rate fell. Why did the crime rate fell? Because their mind affects the society. Mind affects your mind. If your mind can affect crime rate, that means we are not localized physical bodies. We are energy beings. Astrology has to be understood more at the energy level. That's why it's called Jyotishya Shastra. Any questions? So shall we close for the day? Okay. It's too heavy, sir.